Previously on Sarah Sanderson Plays Pokemon Sapphire. Sarah hiked up Route 119 in the pouring rain for an entire day, the hood of her cloak the only thing shielding her from this downpour. She was soaked to the bone and shivering like a small dog. This was easily the most grueling part of her journey thus far. That said, she was realizing how well she had been doing up to this point. She had caught many Pokemon, trained a team that was stubborn at times, but strong enough to defeat every gym leader so far. She had a pouch of sacred ash that, if needed, could be made into a black flame candle. She hadn't used a single life potion of her allotment yet because she had not lost one Pokemon. Sarah was very proud of herself for how far she had come as a novice in the Kanto region 2 years ago. She had lost so many Pokemon in that trial, and now she was standing at a 0 death count. As she pulled her soaking wet cloak tighter around her shoulders, she smiled to herself, feeling the Pokeballs in her bag. They were a ragtag team and the most unusual combination of Pokemon, but it worked for them and she wouldn't have it any other way. Finally, as dusk broke, she saw some hope of escaping this incessant rain. A large building up ahead. She took off in a sprint and made it to the threshold where she pounded on the wet metal door. When it opened, an older gentleman answered the door, and upon seeing the state of this child, he let her stay the night in the Weather Institute of Hoenn. Sarah had no idea what that title meant, nor did she care, as long as it meant she could dry off for a period of time. That night, she laid in bed with Froyo heating the room, 4 of her Pokemon on the floor, and Sahara sleeping in the bed with her. It was early the next morning when she was awoken by a commotion in the halls. Sarah and her 6 Pokemon gingerly poked their heads out of the room and saw Team Aqua grunts rounding up the workers. Of all the days they could have stormed this fortress, why did they have to pick this one? She grumbled, then looked at her team. Wouldst thou like to join me in some early morning training? They all nodded. One by one, they tore through the Team Aqua grunts, trying to seize control of the Weather Institute for some reason Sarah wasn't quite understanding. Honestly, it didn't matter much to her at the end of the day, as this was great exercise for her Pokemon. The Aqua admin called Shelly didn't stand a chance. Her Chimecho and Wurmple were no match for Wallace's Spark and Surf attacks. Team Aqua ran off with their tails between their legs, and Sarah laughed at them as they ran. The man who had offered her shelter rewarded her with a special Persian who was helping them predict the weather with its whiskers. She thanked them, then asked where the 6th gym of this region was, and they told her it was about 5 miles up the route in Four Tree City. Sarah set back out into another rainy day to trudge her way to the next badge. Along the way, she met up with Brendan, who asked to battle her. Her team was a little tired, but they agreed to another round. His Fearow fell to Wallace, his Vileplume lost to Axis, as did his Jigglypuff. Sarah and Brendan shook hands, and he smiled at her Matang. You know, I never thought this little guy would open up to somebody and listen as well as he does with you. Axis has really come a long way. I think so, too. Sarah patted his steely head lovingly. Oh yeah, Dad asked me to give you this if I ran into you again. Brendan handed her a disc, and Sarah knew what it was. Teach it to a Pokemon, and you can fly from city to city on its back. Thank thee, Brendan. Good luck on thy journey, Sarah wished him as he hurried back down the route. As soon as he left, this disc turned into Sarah's broom. Hello, old friend. With her broom in hand, she decided to take a quicker approach to Fortree, and flew the rest of the way to get out of the rain. Fortree City was sunny, but she saw no signs of residents until she looked up. Everyone lived in tree houses. Now this was exciting, and Sarah climbed up the ladder to the bridges connecting all the homes. She met with a little girl looking to trade her Hoot Hoot for a Pokemon called Castform, and Sarah said if she ran into one, she'd be happy to trade with her. So, Sarah decided to explore Route 120, where she met up with Steven, who gave her a special telescope that allowed her to see invisible Pokemon. These Pokemon had been experimented on by Team Aqua. Sarah found this magical telescope fascinating and thanked Steven for the gift. While on the route, she caught Pea-Shooter the Bellsprout and Lucy the Ledian. She also found a lonely Castform that she traded with the little girl for Skidit the Hoot Hoot, who was happy to join her. Things were looking good as Sarah tucked into the Pokemon Center that night. She sat with her Pokemon for a while, petting them, brushing them, bathing them, well, a couple of them, and just having a good evening. You know, friends, I have not had such a strange team as this in my trials. Yet, thou hast been the best team I have trained thus far. We are all strange parts that somehow fit together perfectly. I would not trade any of thee for any other Pokemon in this region. Though we have many differences between our personalities, whether it be shy, protective, stubborn, caring, excitable, or even a little clingy, we are a team that works well together, she told them. And I love each of thee so much. Sarah was tackled by all 6 of her Pokemon and either hugged or licked all over. They spent the night sleeping together, whether it was on the floor or in the bed, and Sarah realized why her Pokedex had forced her to choose Beldum as her first Pokemon in this region. Axis was the Winifred of her team. He was the leader, stubborn as he may be, but he cared for each of his friends deeply. And together they had built a little family that was facing every obstacle head-on and winning. Their streak continued the next day in Four Tree City Gym. Winona asked Sarah to battle with the Pokemon she had raised since she was a child, and Sarah obliged. Thanks so much. My friends haven't had a real battle in quite some time, and my first Pokemon is the reason I became a flying-type gym leader, she announced. Pidgey, let's go! Winona's Pidgey, Sunkern, and Spoink all fell to Sahara's slash attack, while her ace Grumpig was defeated by Wallace after exchanging blows and healing. Sarah shook hands with Winona for a battle well fought and was presented with the feather badge. Sarah only needed 2 more badges and this trial was over. She was actually kind of sad that this journey was going so fast. She had only been out here for a month, but this momentum was hard to pass up. She left Fortree the next day and decided to walk the route in order to train her team members some more. After battling a particularly powerful Pokemon Ranger, Cerise glowed brightly until she evolved and Sarah beamed. Dugong has been registered to your Pokedex, said her box. Dugong has learned Sheer Cold. If this move lands, it instantly knocks out the opponent. Oh, so I am very proud of thee. Sarah hugged her ice-type close, and Cerise licked her happily. On Route 121, Sarah captured Celine the Lunatone and came upon the Safari Zone. Inside, she caught Jack the Nidoran, Stan the Grumpig, and Wally the Curlia. Upon daybreak the following morning, Sarah made it to Lily Cove City, where she and Brendan met up for a battle one more time. Tentacruel, Lovedisk, and Ditto fell to Melvin's power, while Jigglypuff fell to Froyo. All right, Sarah, it looks like you're ready to finish off the gym challenge, he said. I'm heading back home, but I'll be rooting for you in the league. Thanks, Brendan. I will see thee again soon, she smiled as he headed off. Sarah checked into the Pokemon Center, then heard people chattering about Team Aqua trying to take over Mount Pyre. Sarah looked at Axis, and Axis nodded. Time to take out the trash once again. Sarah hopped on Wallace's back, and he guided her down Route 122, where she felt a strange presence. Stop swimming, Wallace, she told him. There's something here. A strange mist rolled in, and she gulped. Be ready for anything. Nothing came, so Sarah let him cautiously swim a little further when she saw a blue blur dash by out of the corner of her eyes. Stop! Sarah turned in the direction of the blur but saw nothing, until she turned her head back around and came face to face with a large, purple-maned blue lion. Oh, hello. Suicune, a legendary water type, her Pokedex beeped. This is your encounter for Route 122. This species was once owned by Mary Sanderson and named for you. Winifred Sanderson then later caught the same Suicune and carried on your namesake. This is not the same Suicune. Suicune, why appear to me? Sarah asked. Her luck with legendary Pokemon had been poor, to say the least. What dost thou want of me? Suicune let out a strong roar. You wish to battle us? Sarah asked, and it nodded. I will honor thy request. Wallace, take me to that rock over there, Sarah said, climbing onto land once it was in reach. Wallace, I want thee to battle. Her lantern nodded. Use Spark! The battle with Suicune began, and on the first strike, Wallace managed to inflict paralysis onto the legendary beast. Suicune was no slouch by any means, and Wallace had to remain at the top of his game to deal hits and take blows. Sarah kept her confidence in him as he had yet to falter in battle. Suicune kept sizing them up with every blow she took, but the legendary Pokemon had a gleam in its eyes. Eventually, Sarah's Pokedex told her the Pokemon's health was in red, so she grabbed a Pokeball. She started with an Ultra Ball, threw it, and it broke out. This song and dance continued for a very long time until Sarah grabbed one more Ultra Ball. "Suicune, listen to me," Sarah called. "If thy wish is to not be caught, I will allow thee to flee. If thou hast any desire to travel with us, I will grant thee that chance. But I will not send any of my 6 Pokemon to the meadow for thee to take their place. I love them, and I will not lose them. But I promise thee I will protect you as your species protected my sisters during their trials. I will treat thee with love and affection, so this will be my final attempt to catch you." Sarah threw the Ultra Ball and Suicune went inside. She held her breath as it hit the water's surface and shook once, twice, 3 times. Click. Suicune has been registered to your Pokedex. Well done, Sarah Sanderson. I am surprised you could persuade a legendary Pokemon to be captured given your track record. Wallace brought her the Pokeball and Sarah held it close to her chest. "Suicune, I choose to name thee after the sister who has held our family together. Thy name is Mary," Sarah said, and the ball vibrated in joy. Sarah hopped back on Wallace's back after pocketing her new friend. "All right, boy, to Mount Pyre." They made landfall and found this site to be the burial place of departed Pokemon. Sarah was careful in this sacred space. She caught a Duskull named Wispy as she climbed her way along the outside of the small mountain. At the top, she saw Team Aqua attempting to steal a red orb from the elders of Mount Pyre. "Never take magical objects from their home," Sarah muttered, then began her onslaught of defeating every grunt until she got to Archie, who had already removed the red orb. "No!" "Too late, kid. With this red orb, I'll find Kyogre, and I'll drench this world until the sea has expanded over the land. Best of luck trying to catch me now. My boys have already stolen the submarine from Slateport that you helped deliver parts for a month ago. It won't be long before I have what I want." "Flooding this region is a foolish plan. Thy ideals are idiotic," Sarah shouted. At least Team Rocket had been all about making money. "You're too naive to understand just what this means for the world, little girl," Archie scoffed. "Water gives life. The more water we have, the more life will flourish." A helicopter flew in and dropped a ladder. Archie grabbed on and lifted off. "See you around, kid." Sarah watched as his loud metal bird flew to Lily Cove City. The elderly couple came forward holding a blue orb and looked at Sarah. "The fool grabbed the wrong orb. I don't know if you can stop him before he uses it, child, but in case he unleashes that monster before you can get the red orb back, take the blue orb. It will quell Kyogre if you're too late." "I will protect this orb with my life," Sarah said. Though she was already dead, it was a bit of a hollow promise, but she had good intentions. "I'll stop them before they can endanger Hoenn, and even more so, my chances of getting back home." Sarah hopped on her broom and flew back to Lily Cove, where she was finally able to send Mary to the meadow. She asked around about Team Aqua and was told they'd been spotted in a nearby cave. Sarah went to investigate, her team completely gung-ho for this assault on Team Aqua. Wallace carried her over to the entrance of the cave, and they found Team Aqua's hideout. It was a labyrinth of teleportation pads, but after all of Team Rocket's nonsense, Sarah was used to this sensation. She and her team laid waste to the grunts, rescued Snoozer the Slackoth, and Flash the Illumise. Sarah located the submarine and Aqua admin Matt, with whom she battled valiantly. Froyo's encounter with Electrode almost ended badly when it used self-destruct, but her defenses were so strong she lived it with health to spare. Matt, Squirtle, and Unknown fell to Wallace, and as Sarah went to charge the submarine, it departed. "You're too late. The boss is on his way to find Kyogre. Unless you can find some way to search the waters beyond Lily Cove, your efforts end here." He laughed, and Sarah pushed him into the water with a groan. She hopped aboard Wallace and sailed back to Lily Cove's shore before going to the Pokemon Center. She spent her evening caring for her Pokemon and studying the map of Hoenn. She needed to get to Moss Deep City, where the 7th gym was, and somewhere in the surrounding waters was Kyogre. While she slept, she thought of every possible way she could reach Archie before he flooded the region. Sarah had met Kyogre once last year, and she knew how powerful it could be. As Wallace carried her along Route 124, Sarah rescued an abandoned Magmar from a rocky precipice, and she named him Firepaw. How she missed her Magmortar Inferno. She also rescued a drowning Delcatty that she caught and named Garfield. This species was on her special roster. It took 3 days and some precarious camping on small islands to reach Moss Deep City, where she caught a wild Hitmonlee on the shore named Bruce Lee. As she was checking into the Pokemon Center, she ran into Steven again. "Hey, Sarah, welcome to my hometown. You here for your 7th badge?" he asked, and she nodded. "Yes, but I am on the trail of Team Aqua as well," she told him, and his smile turned serious. "What are they up to now?" "They plan to awaken Kyogre, but—" She held out the blue orb. "They took the wrong orb, and I know not what will happen when they use it." "Arceus, curse it!" Steven growled. "They'll bring about more trouble than they realize. I'll help you out, Sarah. Take this Dive HM and go get that 7th badge. You'll need it before you can use that move. I'll go on ahead and start investigating the nearby waters." "I do not wish to trouble thee." "It's my job as Hoenn champion to keep my region safe," Steven said, and Sarah's eyes widened. "You're the champion?" she gasped. "For 7 years now," he told her. "I'll meet up with you soon, Sarah. Go get that badge." Sarah decided to give her team some training, and she caught Flubber the Wynot nearby. After a day of training, her team told her they were ready, so they went to the gym. There they faced the twin gym leaders, Tate and Liza. This was not what Sarah was expecting. "Which of thee will I battle?" she inquired. "Both of us," they replied. "This gym specializes in double battles," Tate said. "You have had double battles before, yes?" Liza asked, and Sarah gulped. "Only a few," she said nervously. "Just remember, they're all about teamwork," Tate told her. "The better your Pokemon's relationship, the easier this will be. For example, my Electrike and my Slowbro are the best of friends." The gym leader's Pokemon were not both psychic types. Sarah had to figure out who would work best together in this situation. They were facing an electric type and dual-type water psychic. Finally, she made her decision. "Axis, Wallace, take out our foes!" Sarah sent in Matang and Lantern. "Interesting combination," Tate said. "Very interesting," said Liza. "Axis, I need you to take on Electrike, and Wallace, you will battle Slowbro." "Protect each other's backs," Sarah told them. She commanded her 2 Pokemon so well, it was like she'd been doing double battles since the beginning. If it looked like Wallace was in trouble, Axis would pick him up and fly him out of danger. Wallace was quick to shout at Axis when a sneak attack was coming. It only took 2 big blows apiece for Sarah's pair to come out victorious. Tate and Liza were floored by how well these Pokemon worked together and how well their trainer commanded them. Sarah got her 7th badge, the Mind Badge, and pinned it to her cloak. With this in hand, she was able to teach the HM dive to Cerise, and she, along with Wallace, sailed onto the waters and started searching. They found a huge patch of deep water, and Sarah gulped. She wasn't the best swimmer. However, the Pokedex told her that Cerise's move would create an air bubble around her so she could breathe normally. Sarah hopped onto Cerise's back, and they dove under the dark waters together. It was like nighttime down there, but Sarah tried to stay brave as sea-dwelling Pokemon swam around them. Cerise searched and searched until she found a cavern in the rocks. This had to be the place. They surfaced inside the underwater cave and heard Team Aqua milling about. One by one, they fell to Sarah's powerful Pokemon. She had to admit, though, their clever roadblocks did stump her more than once, but eventually, with Froyo's help, she got past the boulders, and Wallace carried her across the strong currents until they found Archie holding up the glowing red orb to a frozen Kyogre. "Stop! Thou knowest not what this will bring!" Sarah ran at him. "Oh, shut up, kid," he shouted as the behemoth began to stir. "I've had enough of your interference. Your little journey ends now before the mighty Kyogre as tribute to him. Go, Pikachu!" "Give it thine best shot," Sarah yelled back. "Sahara, I'm counting on thee. It's time to use thy new move. Use Bone Meringue on the Pikachu." Sarah's new ground-type move was guaranteed to hit twice, as it only took one bone-shaped precipice to knock it out. Hitmonlee was next, and Sahara asked to stay in battle. The fighting type was fast, but Sahara was a strong defender, and Sarah knew how to use her Sand Slash. After High Jump Kick landed, Sarah had him use Dig to dodge the next attack, causing Hitmonlee to crash and hurt itself before being struck by Sahara. Archie had to heal twice to deal with this dodge and attack strategy, his Hitmonlee unable to land any blow. Sarah smirked as she saw Sahara tunnel his way under Hitmonlee. "Strike now!" she called, and her Sand Slash knocked out the fighting type. Archie's last Pokemon was an unknown, which fell to Slash. Sarah hugged her Sand Slash tight, and he blushed brightly. "Well done, boy. Now let us—" Archie laughed maniacally. "It's too late. That battle stalled you long enough to allow Kyogre to awaken," he guffawed as the legendary Pokemon lit up with red energy. "Now, Kyogre, unleash your storms on this region and raise the sea levels to expand the oceans." It roared angrily, and Sarah could sense this was not the Kyogre she once met. It had a different energy. Before she could take out her Pokedex, it burst through the cave and water started to pour in. Sarah sent out Cerise and hung on tight as she used Dive to make her way to the surface. Archie could not have survived that. However, she caught a glimpse of him hanging on to Kyogre's tail fin. Sarah couldn't help being a little bit upset that he survived. When she burst onto the surface, clinging to Cerise, she witnessed Kyogre unleash its torrent ability. The skies grew dark. Thunder clashed, and a rainfall the likes of which she had never seen before pounded down on the region. Archie's laughter roared over the thunder as Sarah and Cerise found themselves being washed away in the angry waves. They spotted a Scyther drowning nearby, so Sarah quickly rescued Machete and stowed his ball as quickly as possible before another wave shoved her underwater. Cerise caught her. Sarah swallowed seawater with every breath she attempted to take. Cerise did her best to swim away from the waves to protect her trainer. She was doomed. Her trial would end here without even battling Steven. That's when she heard someone calling to her. "Sarah! Sarah, up here!" She managed to look up and see Steven hanging out of a helicopter, with Maxie, Team Magma's leader, right next to him. "Bring it down closer to the waters," Maxie told his grunt. "We found her!" The helicopter came down as a wave crashed against Sarah and Cerise. Cerise pushed back with a groan to get her trainer close to safety. Steven grabbed her outstretched hand and pulled her into the helicopter. Maxie lifted Cerise inside, and Sarah was quickly wrapped up in warm blankets by Team Magma. "Take it easy, Sarah," Steven said comfortingly. I thought we would drown," she gasped. "Something tells me your dugong wasn't going to let that happen," Maxie said, treating Cerise's bruises. "She pushed her way through debris to get you over to us." Sarah looked at her dugong, who had tears in her eyes. "Cerise, I can never repay thee," Sarah sniffed. Cerise scooted her way over to Sarah and laid her head in her lap. Sarah checked her bag, and everyone was still present and accounted for. Not one Pokeball lost. "Thank Arceus." "Sarah, tell us exactly what happened," Maxie requested. "What has Archie done?" "He awoke Kyogre, but he used the red orb to do so," Sarah said, and Maxie grimaced. Steven shook his head. "We were too late," the champion said. "The red orb is only to be used on Groudon, the Earth deity," Maxie told her as the helicopter tried to navigate through the storm. "To use it on Kyogre could transform the sea deity into something else completely." "It was a monster," Sarah recalled. "Its eyes burned red and it destroyed the cave it lived in. It did not feel like a Kyogre. I have met that Pokemon before and this was not it." "What do you mean?" Steven asked her. "It felt cold like stone," Sarah said, "as if it wasn't Kyogre at all, but was imbued in its power." "We must make haste to the Cave of Origins, Maxie," Steven said. Set our course for Pseudopolis, Maxie instructed, and the helicopter lurched in that direction. You'd best get in touch with Wallace, Stephen. He'll need to give Sarah access to the cave. I'm already on it, Stephen said, dialing a number in his Pokénav. Why me? Sarah asked Maxie. Why dost thou want me to go into this cave? The champion should go. You hold the blue orb, Sarah. It was gifted to you with the responsibility that you would protect it. That means only you can enter the cave and calm Kyogre before the world is flooded. You've bested Archie this far. You can do this. Stephen and I will bring him to justice while you stop Kyogre or whatever it may be at this moment. Maxie informed her encouragingly as Stephen hung up. It's all set. Get Sarah's Pokemon healed, help her dry any and all items in her bag, and be prepared to face Team Aqua head-on. Sarah had no idea what awaited her down in the Cave of Origins, but as she stood before the entrance, she knew she had no choice. Team Magma, Maxie, and Steven were fighting Team Aqua for the last time, and she had a job to do. Her hands shook, but she walked forward. Down, down, down into the depths of this mystical cave, and eventually she came face to face with Kyogre. As she held up the blue orb, the energy it emitted washed away the image of Kyogre and revealed an enraged Regirock. No wonder the weather was so out of control. Regirock couldn't control the Kyogre powers. All right, I will fix thee, Sarah said. Her team went toe-to-toe with Regirock, using all of their power against him. Regirock kept boosting its attack and defense powers, leaving Sarah's team to chip away at its hard stone body. Several times she attempted to catch it, but it was no good. Regirock was in so much pain from the red orb summoning it in Kyogre's place that it was out of control. Sarah knew there was no hope of catching it to tame the behemoth. The battle was grueling, but all 6 team members gave it their all. Sahara burst from underground to deal a finishing blow, but Regirock used superpower and knocked him dead at Sarah's feet. Sahara, no! She screamed as Axis charged in for a revenge attack, when he too was struck dead and crashed in front of Sarah. No! Axis! Wallace led Cerise, Melvin, and Froyo in a group attack that blasted Regirock against the cave wall and knocked it out. Sarah watched as the rocky behemoth was freed from the energy and the thunder outside ceased. Regirock looked over at them, and its body reflected remorse for what it had done. It walked over to Sarah and bowed apologetically. She swallowed hard. These two had been her best friends out here. She loved her entire team, but something about Axis and Sahara had been special. That was when she remembered what she held in her bag. Sarah took out the pouch of sacred ash and waved her hand over it 3 times. It formed into a black flame candle. Froyo, use ember, Sarah requested. Froyo blew a flame onto the wick, and it lit up with black fire. Energy poured from the candle into the 2 fallen Pokemon. Everyone watched in hope, even Regirock, as Sahara and Axis stirred. Thank Arceus, you 2 are all right. She grabbed both of them in a hug and kissed them both as everybody cheered. Regirock thanked each Pokemon, apologized once again, then retreated into the cave. Everyone, we could not have saved that Pokemon without all of us working together. Sahara and Axis, you 2 were so brave enough to sacrifice thyselves. Wallace, you led thy teammates flawlessly alongside me when it came to the final strike. I am proud to call myself your trainer. Everyone hugged. Sarah caught Zephyr the Pidgeot on her way out and found Steven, Maxie, and the gym leader called Wallace sending Team Aqua to prison. Sarah was thanked 1,000 times over by Team Magma and even gifted a Team Magma sweater to keep her warm in the rain. She was grateful. Steven was very proud of her efforts in and outside the cave. Now, I expect you to bring that same dedication to our fight in the Pokemon League, he told her with a smile. But first, you've got to face Wallace here and win. Do not worry. I will, Sarah said, and Wallace smirked. Let us have our battle tomorrow at noon, he declared. Bring your A-game, Sarah. When she arrived for her battle, she did indeed bring her A-game. Wallace's Milotic proved strong, but her Lantern proved stronger. His spark attacks were too much to handle in the end. Wallace also owned a Matang, so Sarah had no choice but to let her Matang come in and battle. Axis was ready to prove his strength, and while Wallace had trouble telling the two apart, Sarah knew exactly which one belonged to her, the one attacking twice without order. She knew he had changed a lot, but some things would always remain the same. Eventually, Axis came out on top, then went toe-to-toe with his Staryu, Poochyena, and mythical Pokemon called Celebi. Axis had gotten 2 attack boosts from his Metal Claw attacks and destroyed all 3 opponents, even the mythical. Sarah won the battle, but before she could make her move to meet her Matang, Axis glowed brightly, grew, and evolved one last time. Metagross has been registered to your Pokedex, her box announced. You now own a fully evolved pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Axis, you did it! Sarah screamed and ran for him. She hugged his huge leg and he grinned at her happily. You took on 4 of the 5 opponents all by yourself. Wallace finished the Milotic, but you did it! Wallace, the gym leader, approached and clapped. What an exhilarating battle you gave us! Your Metagross, is remarkably trained, as is my namesake of a lantern. I saw what you were made of out there, and you brought it to our showdown. Your 8th and final badge is well deserved. He presented her with the rain badge, and Sarah pinned her final badge to her cloak. Go to Victory Road, battle Steven, and show him how strong you and your Pokemon really are. We will. Sarah looked at Axis and all of her Pokeballs. We are stronger together. Sarah hopped on her lantern and sailed to Route 130, where she caught Bandit, the Zigzagoon. When Sarah stepped into Victory Road, she caught a Seadra and prepared to move forward. Her trial was ending in record time, but this begged the question of who was going back to Purgatory with her. All 6 Pokemon were very special. This was the hardest decision she would ever make, but first she had to defeat the League. And now, the finale. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Whew, I got scared. I got very scared. Alright. Thought my mic broke. Alright. What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, dressed as Gamer Sarah and apparently doing the voice out of nowhere for our finale night of Sarah Sanderson Plays Pokemon Sapphire Randomized Nuzlocke. I cannot believe it's already the finale. I seriously can't believe it's already the finale. What the heck? We haven't this is episode, what, 9? This is episode 9! How is it the finale? What is happening here? No, this is episode 8. Never mind, this isn't even 9. We had 8 episodes of this. This is crazy. What the heck? I'm not mad because we've had a fabulous run. And speaking of, I did some training. So I looked up the levels. Steven's strongest is like level 61, I think it was. So I leveled everybody up to level 55. So let's look at everybody. Melvin learned Crunch. So I got that over Astonish, and I love that. Yeah, Sarah had a very quick season. She was burning through this game. Burning through it. So it's like, wow. But, so, yeah, obviously dressed as Gamer Sarah tonight, trying to fix my shirt. There we go. And the glasses will be coming on at one point or another. Got my Gengar beanie on to go with it. But that was the only new move that Melvin learned. I'm telling you, he's still such a beast. Now, this guy, Axis, our starter, woo! He had what one can only say is a fantastic growth. He learned Meteor Mash and Psychic off camera. He is gonna hit like a freaking semi-truck, and I'm excited. Sahara tried to learn Sand Tomb, which honestly I didn't want to get rid of any of his moves for, because his moves are great. His move pool was great. I like it. So, but he's still very strong. Very happy for him. Cerise, we had to teach, obviously we had to teach Waterfall. Last episode. But she learned Ice Beam off camera. She learned Ice Beam, so I had to sacrifice, Sheer Cold. No, wait, I sacrificed Sheer Cold for that. I sacrificed Icy Wind for Ice Beam. Total 100% upgrade. And Wallace learned Hydro Pump. He learned Hydro Pump. It's very nice. It's very nice. And last but not least, Froyo. She learned Flamethrower, I think, last episode, but she learned Rock Slide off camera while we were training, and it's a very good move. It's a very good move. So we have to traverse Victory Road first and foremost in this episode, and then we're taking on the League. Just in case. I am so surprised at how quick this went. And honestly, a little disappointed, because Sarah's, like I was saying in the chat earlier, she's the easiest voice for me to do, so I'm like, dang it, I gotta do one of the others now. Oh, I should have bought some dang repels off camera, but I didn't do that. So, it's fine, we're just gonna run from everything unless it's a shiny. But we've had an excellent run. Oh, hang on, guys. I've got cats in here tonight because Ice Storm is coming, so I'm gonna have to get up and fix something. At least the Regirock felt bad. Yeah, really. Okay, Harry, I'm coming. I'm coming. There you go. Go. Hey. Sorry, kitties are in, because there's an ice storm on the approach. Yes, don't forget to like the stream. This is the finale, so everybody watching, please hit like on the stream. It helps me a lot. Helps me a lot. Anyway. We were fighting. But yeah, they're in because there is an ice storm on the way, or a snowstorm, or we don't really know what's happening. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. That much I do know. Yeah. Exactly, Starbright. So, yeah. It's one of those where it's super cold, so the babies are in the house. As they should be. But they've been very clingy today, and I'm just like, guys, I'm trying to work. Good. Oh good, I've still got a cherry berry. Well, I don't want an ice storm. I would prefer a snowstorm, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get that. Looks like I get ice, which is not what I want. Is there an item up here? Feels like there should be an item up here. Oh, an amber warning for snow with you guys. Ours is, I don't know if they're like gonna declare a state of emergency or anything yet, but I know we are in danger. So, what I'm gonna say is, and I'll make this announcement again at the end, I don't know if we will have an upload for Monday, because if my power goes out, that means my internet goes out, which means I don't get to do the YouTube thing, because that all relies on those things. So, We'll see what happens. I'm hoping the power doesn't go out. Really, really hoping the power doesn't go out. But if it does, it does. What will come, will come. It's not like I'll be cold, because I've got the cats, and the cats are like giant heating blankets. My god. I had to turn the fan on last night in 27-degree weather because Bellatrix was laying on me, and she was a little oven. Yeah, you're a little oven. She knows that, too. But she likes to snuggle, and she's mad that I've been working on that 30-minute recap all day. So, yeah. Prayers for Speckles. Yeah. I have not seen him in a while, so I don't know if he's just moved on and found a different spot. Well, hello, Ho-Oh. Or what, but I have not seen him in a bit. Yay, an antidote. What's over here? It's not that I'm trying to avoid battles, I just want to make sure. Yeah. God! She was literally laying on my arm while I was trying to type. And I was like, babe. Babe. I need my arm. I need my arm. And she didn't care. So I was typing with a cat on my arm, unable to move. It was funny. She is such a dork. But I love her. She's my dork. And she will get all the cuddles after stream. We have 3 cats, Darth. One is my brother's, one is my mom's, and one is mine. Speckles is a possum, by the way. For anybody who doesn't know. Speckles is a possum, and I've been trying to domesticate him. Because he was cute. Okay, I feel like there's something over. Stop that. Stop it. There. Just let me up. Oh, that guy's guarding an item. Gotta have it. My cat's name is Bellatrix, after Bellatrix Lestrange. But she also goes by many names. She goes by Belle, Belle, Doodlebutt, Doodle, Princess, Dork, Doofus. I call her a lot of things. And she probably calls me a lot of things that are not as nice. But I can't understand them, so that's okay. She's just chilling on the bed right now. Which is what she's basically been doing all day. I'd like to say that's what I've been doing all day, but I've been working on the recap all day, because I am never doing 3 episodes in one recap again, I can tell you that right now. Forget it. Alright, Melvin, you've had your extra levels, so let's get Axis out here. Yes, Mary is next, so we'll be playing Pokemon Ruby with Mary, which, if it goes as well as this, it'll be done by April. And then it'll be Winnie's turn to play Emerald. No. No, Darth. No. No. Well, I'm glad you think so, and if the guy from earlier was asking, I think he was just very confused because it was live and I was supposed to be live, but he could have also had ill intent. Who knows? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do the recaps to kind of keep it under the Hocus Pocus umbrella, just because it stays within my content and stays with my algorithm. And the algorithm is what I have to really pay attention to, and it's very annoying. If I didn't have to worry about that, we wouldn't have the Twitch channel. So, if you're not following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. But, that's kind of the whole reason the recaps exist. Ay, ay, ay. There's everywhere! Just let me go a couple feet, will ya? Oh, I could have just come up this way. That's disappointing. Well, I'm glad you do love it. It makes me feel good when people like what I do. Makes me feel very good when people like what I do. Mach Punch. Can anybody learn that? That's a priority move. Axis can learn that. So can Wallace and Froyo, but I don't want them to learn it. Axis can learn this. I don't hate him having a priority move. But I think I'm just gonna hold off for now. When we get to the league, maybe. But seriously though, I do put a lot of work into those. I kind of felt weird doing them at first because I was like, this is very fanfiction-y, and I didn't want to be that person. But it does work. What's brewing under my beanie? A wig. A wig, and my brain will be after a while because it gets hot in this thing. Oh, I always get lost in here. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna battle a Kyogre. No. Don't make me. No, 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 no! Wallace, I need you to kill this thing quickly. And with purpose. Okay, half's not bad. And the para! Okay, that's good. Ah! I hope they don't hand us our butts. I'll be very sad. You are not the only person to tell me that, Pirate. A lot of people have said I look good with blonde hair. I didn't see it at first, but it's growing on me. The thing is, it looks good with this wig. I don't know that it would look good with my curls. That's the problem. Like, that's the thing for me, is I don't know if it would look good with my curly hair, because it does look good with this. So. I really don't want to have to bleach my entire head, so. Well, thank you, Pirate. I really need to hear that sometimes. I've had self-esteem issues for the last month. I'm also just realizing I forgot the freckle this time, but I actually have one on my chin in about that spot, so what you gonna do? It's fine. Ooh, I've seen dark blue hair, and let me tell you, it's pretty. Well, that's just for that. You are underestimating my hair right now, Pirate. It takes, I kid you not, 4 hours to flatten my hair. To flat iron my hair. It does. It takes that long. That is not an exaggeration. Okay. I always get lost. Where did I get stuck? It's probably this way. Yeah, I need to come down. There we go. Nope. Not there. Yeah! It's a task! It is a task! Well, hello. Yeah, you know how it is, Thorn. You know how it is. We're on the same level. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh my god, leave me alone, Pokemon. I just want to get to the end of this freaking tunnel. Yeah, my hair takes that long to do it. I've done it before, and it's a pain. And I don't like doing it because it takes too long. I am impatient when it comes to that. So this might be the longest I've played without my glasses before, so... Victory! Oh hey, I forgot you were in this game. Hi Sarah, I bet you're surprised to see me here. Yes, because I forgot you were in this game. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Sarah, losing to you that time made me stronger. But I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. Watch him just decimate us out of nowhere. Yeah, exactly. Ha 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 ha! What did I just say? What did I just say? Dang, Axis. That's a friggin' Lugia! Watch Wally decimate us out of nowhere, sends in Lugia. See? Good golly. Axis! Yeah, I am 11 levels higher, but it's still scary. Oh, I just remembered you have pressure, so you're eating all of my meteor mashes. Ooh, we got the attack boost, though. That's gonna help. Oh, will you stop that? Alright, maybe if we can land this last one, it'll kill it. Oh yeah, Lugia is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, no contest. Sheesh! Good job, Axis. That I am not afraid of. Not even a little bit scared of that. Or that. I was a little scared of the Lugia. I've not been scared of anything else he has sent out. And it keeps getting less scary. You saw the biggest chicken in your neighbor's yard today? Who dis guy? Hello! Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Yeah, that was a nose pass. This is probably not going to affect you very much, is it? Oh no, that did fine. And we got another attack boost. Heck yes! Oh, you have another one. Okay, that's fine. My Metagross is amazing. I love this thing. I've never used a Metagross before, and I'm very happy I now get the chance. Jeez. Axis is kicking butt and taking names tonight. Won't lie, where the wig's sitting actually kind of hurts. Alright. Couldn't beat you today, Sarah, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. Well, maybe. We'll see. R.I.P. Agron, correct. Good job, Axis, my wonderful, wonderful Metagross. Now let's get all healed up. I think the glasses are gonna have to go on now, just because I made it through all of Victory Road without it. Ah, there we go. Now Sarah looks more like a hipster. Yes, please. Thank you. Now, how much money do I have and how much can I blow on potions? Ooh, I can only get 16 of those. I'm gonna get 6. I'm gonna get some full heals. 15 of those. I'm gonna get the rest in hypers. Oof. Don't love that. Is there anything I can... Well, you know what? We're at the end of the game. I can start selling stuff. I'm gonna pawn everything I can. And keep Mach Punch, because I'm still not sure about that. Everybody's holding the items I want them to hold. Then I'm gonna get much out of all this stuff, but I'm at the end of the game, so it doesn't even matter, really. Oh, you can't buy a Moonstone in this game? Weird. Didn't know that. Alright, this gets me 6 more hypers. That'll work. Hipster Sarah is just Gamer Sarah with glasses. Correct. Oh, sorry, my wig cap is digging in. There we go. That sits just a little less uncomfortably. Okay. I healed up. We got stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in front. Guys, we're doing it. We're doing it. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have the gym badges. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth! Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm sure we're ready. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Nope. I'm kidding. We're gonna be fine. We're over-leveled until the last Elite Four member, and then we'll be under-leveled a little bit for Steven. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Stop hitting on me! Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. First battle! Here we go! Sydney. Lombre is not scary. Okay, he's a little scary to Sahara, but Lombre is not scary. I only swapped because it's a water grass type, and those are two things that Sahara is weak against. You missed a 31-minute recap, and us getting through Victory Road. We have just now started the first Elite Four battle, Pam. By the way, welcome. Egad! Hi, Broomy! It's been a while, buddy! How's it going? Please don't hurt me. Oh god, he's got Dragon Dance. Oh god. Ooh, my Ice Beam better hit. Tried and true. And quickly! Oh my god, we have to kill the Rayquaza! Sorries, don't miss! Don't miss! Whew! That only scared me a lot. Alright. It's fine. Graveler, we can stay in with Graveler. Oof. Me no likey that. Alright. Pikachu is not scary, because we have a Sand Slash. Haha, you fool. Bone Meringue this thing in the face. One hit knockout. Thank you, Pam. I actually really love dressing up as gamer Sarah Sanderson. It's probably become one of my favorites. That did pretty good. Oh, and you missed! And you missed! Oh, you sucker. That's fine. Delay the inevitable. Delay the inevitable. I'm taking you down with this Sand Slash. Again, this is the most ragtag team of Pokemon I could have come up with for this game. But my god, it's been the best team we have trained so far. In the 3 years we've been doing this. Well, 2 years technically. We're going into year 3. Yeah, it was a thing, Pam. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Thank you, sir. I hope you were talking about yourself being the loser, because I kicked your butt. Wow, I don't even need to use that. I can just use the super. Alright, I'm gonna keep... Yeah. We started in 2022 and we're in 2025 now, so... Ahaha! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can inflict any damage. Well, you aren't gonna have a Ghost-type. Because it's randomized. If you have a Ghost-type, cool. Combuskin. Not afraid of that, because I've got Sahara. I know, right? Also staying in for this one. Keep the fire types coming. I'm alright with it. Oh, dang it. You can do it, Sahara. You can do it. There you go, buddy. I am so glad I taught him that move. It is a killer. Teeny tiny little bird. Oh, you won't live long enough for your wish to come true. I hate to break it to you. But I don't. I smell a super chat. Haunted Pirate coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. To the finale and a fabulous new year. Absolutely. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. This team was just made for Sahara! Ooh, you are strong. Yes, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it greatly. You have no idea how much y'all's support means to me. Because without you guys, there is no 4th Sanderson sister. We can do this. May our cauldrons be full, and shall we always run amok. Amen. I really wish that it killed, but it didn't. He must be very powerful. Yes, indeed. Oh, you're gonna use... yeah, exactly what I thought you were gonna do. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Thankfully, I have Lepa berries, so I can restore my, move PP. Come on, man. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! He got it. Attaboy, Sahara. He's taking on this whole team by himself. Watch her last would be a water type. Good job, buddy. You earned that level. Togepi? That's your ace? Ha! That's adorable. I gotta kill it. Sahara just bodied this Elite Four member. He straight bodied Lorelei. Or at least I think that was her name. Kill the small thing. Yeah, definitely not scary. Ow? I guess? What do you think? Little Missy's awake, and she's staring at me like, why are you not paying attention to me, Mom? Because I'm still working. I do this so I can eventually pay for a place for us to live. So, do that for you, baby girl. And that's 2 down. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead and move on to the next room. I will after I use one of these. There we go. I can see a cat ear in the background. Yeah, you can almost see her. I'll turn you this way and you can see her. She's right here. She's being very patient with me. Okay. He can actually get out of the front now because he gained a level. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills, but all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Yes, she is adorable, and she knows it. She knows she can work me. She's not gonna like me in a little while when I try to clean her ears out, though. Gonna need to switch, because we're an ice type. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That probably would have killed Cerise, but that's why we switched. Oh good, I got a Spadef down. Ay. It's fine. This is easy so far. Yes, it is. So far. But there's still this battle, the next Elite Four, and the champion, so things can still go sideways. On the bright side, I would love... You idiot! You just boosted my fire type attacks, you silly, silly C-Dot. Ouch. It hurts. Please stop. That acorn just got turned into popcorn. Oh, my nose is itching. I'm gonna stay in. I'm taking advantage of the sunshine. Are you kidding? (0°C for you? Wow. I don't know what the temp is right now here. I know it's cold, but I like the cold, so I am not upset. Hey, you have a dugong too? Oh, now I want to do the thing. Now I have to do the thing! Also, kudos to her for getting an ice type out of the randomizer. You know I have to let her do the thing! I gotta let my dugong prove she's better. Yeah, I imagine the damp bed doesn't help. Remind me to mentally punch your brother later. I'm telling you, Karma's gonna get that boy one of these days, and it's gonna hurt. Oh, you're one of those dugongs? You're gonna go into an endless cycle, aren't you? Alright. Normally I would stick with this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't even. I ain't playing that. Mm-mm. And leftovers? Oh no, citrus berry. Oh, we almost got it too. Oh, but it's recoil damage to take it out, so there we go, that worked out. I don't like that that got split into triple sixes, but okay. She has trash! Alright, 3 down. 1 Elite Four and the champion to go. This is a good team. This is a good team. Did you make a noise or was that outside? sweet baby. Well, at least Trash found a home, right? Good old Trash the Love Disc. Oh, I don't have any more orange berries? Alright, that's fine. I can waste. I have just a regular potion. I do. Alright, here we go. Last one of the Elite Four. I'm the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. Yeah. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Well, we'll see what happens. Ah, that's so cute. This randomizer has been very kind to us. Alright, you might be a little more of a pain. Alright, Wallace. Get him! Alright, we got it. Azumarill is taken care of. Those things are bulky. I'm glad we had Wallace. Zangoose. Okay. Whew. That did a bit. But so did that. I can't risk a crit with that thing. I got a bad feeling that Crush Claw might come for me. This is the first battle I've actually had to use a potion during. Crush Claw makes me nervous because it can drop my defense like that! That wasn't bad. I don't know that we can survive another hit, though. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm not taking any risks. The defense drop scares me too much. I can't... Nope. I would rather Axis come in here and finish it off. That's the only critical hit I want to see. From my side. Gligar. This hasn't been too bad. With the exception of the Rayquaza scare. The Rayquaza scare was a bit much, but eh. Explode. Okay. 'Tis a bat. Ooh, and the attack boost. So even if he heals, that's probably not going to hurt that much. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Four for four, baby! Holy crap! We are just decimating this Elite Four. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. I kind of remember that. I totally didn't read anything he was saying. Oopsie. Alright. We're gonna go take on Steven. I can't believe it. Whew. I still kind of want to keep Cerise in front. Alright, here we go, baby. This is the longest staircase in history. Hey, Steven. Welcome, Sarah. I was looking forward to seeing you here one day. What did you see on your journey with your Pokemon? I can't read. What did you feel meeting so many other trainers like you? What has awoken in you? I want you to hit me with it all. Now bring it. Alright. Champion battle, here we go! Not the end already, I know, right? Hi, Billy! Hi, Billy! What's going on, buddy? What's up? Oh, crap. He opened with a mythical. Oh, and that boosts his defense is real good. I guarantee Froyo is slower, so I am gonna... Oh, I could have used Eruption. That's fine. Man, that would have done so much more damage if he hadn't Cosmic Powered so many times. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Stay frosty. Or in this case, get warmed up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Alright, that's not bad. No thank you. No thank you. With the Doom Desire. I don't like that. Oh, crap. I don't know how long that takes to hit. He's got 2 mythicals?! I don't want to risk Froyo staying in. What is your special defense? It's pretty not good. What is everybody's defenses? Or special defenses? 141, that's not bad. 134. I can't risk it because she's part water type. I have to go with Axis. He's got 2 mythicals! Holy crap! Billy's with Mary though. And he's using Perish Song! Jiminy Chrysler! Now I've got to make sure I've got it either killed or switch out in 3 turns. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. This is really gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Axis, you've got to kill this thing. And then we've got to switch your butt out. He did it! He got a crit! Yes! Okay. He should be able to get out of this. Yes, because I need to switch out anyway. Perfect! Alright, Sahara, get in here. Alright, 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 alright. Bone Meringue should do quite a bit. Oh yeah, this is a 1-hit KO. Technically a 2-hit KO. Good, 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 good. Good job, Sahara. That Celebi scared me. So did the Jirachi. Ooh, don't like that. Can we talk about the fact that he has several of our past Pokemon? He's got Sarah's Feraligatr, Mary's Jirachi, Winifred and Mary's Ampharos. Holy biscuits, that hit hard. That crit did a lot. That's good. Don't crit me, don't crit me, don't crit me. Don't crit me. Okay. He's stolen them. Alright. Alright, it's all good. He's only got 2 left. He started off strong, didn't he? Now he's not so strong anymore. Oh, that hit a lot harder than I expected it to. It's alright, we're faster. Good job, Melvin. Dustox is your last Pokemon, and I know exactly who's coming in to fight. An important test. Face the past. Exactly. Oh, you got the Omni boost? Well, then we're definitely going to use Eruption. Come on. This should still... That did not do a lot after that light screen. Alright, let's see what Rock Slide can do. Ha! You missed, you fool. Oh! So close! So close! That's fine. You die on this turn, which means we just won the Pokemon League. We did it! We did it! In 8 episodes, we did it. We just beat... Guys, just take a minute. Take a minute with me. We had no deaths this playthrough. We had 2 deaths that were immediately reversed by our Black Flame Candle. Nobody's dead. No one died. We just beat the whole Pokemon League. We kept the same 6 Pokemon, except for our Skiploom, which I replaced with Wallace, through the entire game. I have never done that in a Nuzlocke before. This is insane! I, the champion, fall in defeat. Kudos to you, Sarah. You are a truly noble Pokemon trainer. Frick yeah, she is! Whoa! Mary didn't even do that. Congratulations. The feelings you have for your Pokemon and the Pokemon that responded to those feelings with all their might. They came together as one and created an even greater power, and thus you were able to grasp victory today. You are rightfully the Hoenn region's new... A complete 180 from the first Sarah playthrough. Right?! She was losing everybody the first time! Sarah, how would you like some advice before you challenge the champion? I am the champion! Sarah, are you trying to tell me you've beaten the champion? That's exactly what I'm telling you. See, what did I tell you, Brendan? Didn't I tell you you don't need to worry about Sarah? Sarah, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance, but to think you actually became the champion. Yes! What became of your Pokedex? Let me see. So you've seen 171 Pokemon and caught 34. Well, it could use more quantity, but this is looking more like a... Hey, I had Nuzlocke rules, man! On a nationwide basis, you've seen 323 Pokemon and you've caught 55 Pokemon. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Sarah, no, the new champion, come with me. Yeah, boy! I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with the professor. Can't be helped if that's the rule. Sarah, way to go. Congratulations. Holy crap! We just kicked the crap out of this game! This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who battled with you. Holy crap! That's nuts! This is nuts! So Reese! Melvin was our early game carrier. Axis, God, he was a beast. Sahara was also awesome. Wallace saved our butts several times, and Froyo also saved our... What is this team? A Girafarig, a Dugong, a Metagross, a Magcargo, a Sandslash, and a Lantern. This is such a ragtag team, and it's the best one I've ever raised. That's crazy! Now we have to choose who goes back. Yes, we do have to do that. So, here's the thing that I'm having a dilemma over. Normally, if they only lose like 1, maybe 2 Pokemon... Oh, it's showing us the babies that we caught! That's awesome! I'm sorry, I'm gonna enjoy this for a second. Look at all our Pokemon, you guys! I'm getting all misty over here. Normally if they lose, like, 2 or 3, the game, I let the Pokédex be like, yeah, you can take 2 home. Any more than that, it's only 1. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sarah completely decimated this game. Like, she decimated this game. Look at all our babies! I can't get over this! Look at them all! Oh my gosh! I feel like I need to make a 3rd set of rules for if they don't lose anybody? Because that's a pretty big accomplishment. It's a pretty big accomplishment. Sweet good! There's my baby! There's Fanta. Melvin. What if? What if? If they clear it with no one in the death box, they just get to take their whole team home. Because I can't bear to part with any of them. I can't. Like, I can't let Sarah... I don't want Sarah to part with any of them. They were all super special. They all had special moments with her. Like, all 6 of them mean something to her, and... I really don't want to part with any of them. What do you guys think? If they clear it, no holds barred, no deaths whatsoever, they get to keep their whole team. I wouldn't eat it. There's probably something in it. The other sisters would be so jealous. I know. So, what do you guys think about that? 'Cause... you think a no death, we had some sort of rule, if they didn't lose a Pokemon, Mary got to take Billy home. Yeah. Imagine what happens when the 3 sisters discuss the enemy teams they faced in Hoenn. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious! Because as soon as Mary gets back and tells Sarah I was fighting Maxie, Sarah's gonna be like, what the heck did he do to you? He saved my life! It's gonna be very interesting. I think a no-death run, they deserve to have their whole team. Because I'm sorry. This is flawless. This was pretty well a flawless playthrough. Oh, hey. Hey, it's Sarah. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. Well, maybe because I just beat the champion of the region. That's the impression I get, but your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came from someone named Mr. Briny. Oh. Sarah put away the SS ticket. Huh, a ticket for a ferry? If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Lily Cove. If you have ambitions as a trainer, go to the Battle Tower. It should teach you that there is no end to a trainer's chosen path. Better get back to the gym. Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. What a deadbeat. Just kidding. I think a no-death run, they get to keep their whole team. Sarah will be shocked when she gets that news, but she's gonna be like, yes! I get to take everyone home! Except for the ones that were in the meadow. She gets to take her 6. They're gonna need a Pokemon corral in the backyard. Maybe that's what they can work on when they get back. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I can't get over this team. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. And we had a lot of overlapping types. I had 2 waters. I had 2 psychics. What in the world? I can't believe it. So, yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. And I'll write it that way that... I don't know an 877 area code. Go away. I think that's how we're gonna do it. If they get a no-death run, they get to keep the whole team for the story. So... guys, that's really all we've got. That's all we've got. There's not really anything... No. They don't take the cursed boxes with them. Those get taken away by the proctor at the end. I think it'd just be great to cause that mass confusion. So this means we're officially done with Sarah's Hoenn run. She is done. Next week, we begin Pokemon Ruby. Randomized Nuzlocke with Mary Sanderson. So, I've got some layout stuff to change, and we're gonna play with Mary next week and see how this goes for her. She'll probably be still a little not ready to have her land legs yet after what happened in Johto, but hopefully it goes better this time. And this is kind of starting out the way I thought it would. I knew Sarah's Hoenn run was going to be stellar. I didn't know it was going to be this stellar, but I knew it was going to be stellar. I think Mary's is going to go okay, kind of like Sarah's Johto run did. Winifred is in danger. She is in danger. Emerald has the Battle Frontier. Oh yeah, that's right. So... that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you liked my cosplay, please remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't. It's free. It helps me. What helps me helps you guys get more great content like this. I don't know what's going to happen with the power. I don't know what's going to happen with this ice storm. I'm shooting to still have our first upload of the year on Monday. If it doesn't happen, it's not... I might be out of communication for a few days if bad things occur, but we'll see what happens. So I'm shooting for that. I'm going to talk about the Hocus Pocus news I want to hear in 2025. And then Thursday, again, barring any complications with the weather, everything is so up in the air right now, we'll be back on Twitch playing more The Spirit of the North, which is quite a bit of fun. And then we'll be back here next Saturday with the beginning of our new game. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a regular on this channel, please remember to drop a like. Comment some of your favorite moments from the whole thing down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Casey Zelgelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, dressed as the 3rd Sanderson sister. And I'll see you, witches and wizards, later.